Requiring fan-rated ceiling boxes has several rationales. Firstly, increased convenience. Pre-installing fan-rated ceiling boxes eliminates the hassle and additional effort required for future fan installations. Secondly, improved safety. Fan-rated boxes are designed to support the weight and vibration of ceiling fans, ensuring the safe and secure mounting of fans without the risk of damage or collapse. Thirdly, future flexibility. Homeowners may not have immediate plans to install fans, but the presence of fan-rated boxes provides the flexibility to add fans later without requiring major electrical work. Uniformity is also a factor. Requiring fan-rated ceiling boxes across all relevant locations creates consistency and ensures that all homes meet the same safety standards, regardless of whether a fan is currently installed. There are also benefits of pre-installing fan-rated ceiling boxes. Firstly, reduce labor costs. Installing fan-rated boxes during initial construction is typically less expensive than retrofitting them later. Secondly, improved quality. Boxes installed by qualified electricians during construction are likely to be more secure and reliable than those installed by homeowners or handymen. Thirdly, peace of mind. Homeowners can have peace of mind knowing that the ceilings are prepared for future fan installations without compromising safety or aesthetics. The rationale behind requiring fan-rated ceiling boxes in all relevant locations is valid. Pre-installing these boxes enhances convenience, improves safety, and provides future flexibility for homeowners. By mitigating potential risks and facilitating future upgrades, this requirement ultimately benefits both homeowners and the overall safety of electrical installations. When we consider the increased convenience, it is clear that pre-installing fan-rated ceiling boxes saves time and effort in the long run. Instead of having to retrofit a standard box to handle the weight and movement of a ceiling fan, the job is already done. This is especially beneficial for homeowners who may not be comfortable with electrical work or who prefer to hire a professional for such tasks. Improved safety is another critical factor. Ceiling fans can be heavy and generate significant vibrations, which can put stress on the mounting hardware. Standard ceiling boxes may not be designed to handle this kind of load, which can lead to the fan becoming loose or even falling. Fan-rated boxes are specifically engineered to withstand these forces, providing a much safer and more secure mounting solution. Future flexibility is also a significant advantage. Even if a homeowner does not initially want to install a ceiling fan, having a fan-rated box in place provides the option to easily add one later. This can be especially appealing in bedrooms or living rooms, where ceiling fans can improve air circulation and reduce energy costs. Without a fan-rated box, adding a ceiling fan can be a more complicated and expensive process. Uniformity is another important consideration. By requiring fan-rated boxes in all relevant locations, building inspectors can ensure that all homes meet the same safety standards. This can help to prevent problems down the road and ensure the homeowners are protected from potential hazards. The benefits of pre-installing fan-rated ceiling boxes also extend to reduced labor cost. As mentioned earlier, it is typically less expensive to install a fan-rated box during initial construction than to retrofit one later. This is because the electrician can easily install the box while the walls and ceilings are still open, without having to cut into drywall or work in tight spaces. Improved quality is another important benefit. When fan-rated boxes are installed by qualified electricians during construction, they are more likely to be installed correctly and securely. This can help to prevent problems down the road and ensure that the ceiling fan is safe and reliable. Peace of mind is also a valuable benefit. Homeowners can rest assured knowing that their ceilings are prepared for future fan installations and that they do not have to worry about compromising safety or aesthetics. This can be especially appealing for those who are planning to sell their homes in the future, as it can be a selling point for potential buyers. In conclusion, the rationale behind requiring fan-rated ceiling boxes in all relevant locations is strong. These boxes offer increased convenience, improved safety, and future flexibility for homeowners. By pre-installing them during initial construction, builders can reduce labor costs, improve quality, and provide homeowners with peace of mind. While some may argue that this requirement is an overreach by building inspectors, it is ultimately a worthwhile investment that benefits both homeowners and the overall safety of electrical installations. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides guidelines for electrical installations to ensure safety. While the NEC doesn't specifically mandate fan-rated boxes in all locations where a fan might be installed in the future, local jurisdictions can adopt amendments or interpretations that go beyond the NEC minimum requirements. These local amendments are often based on specific needs or concerns within the community. Some common areas where jurisdictions might require fan-rated boxes include bedrooms, living rooms, and kitchens, as these are the most likely places where homeowners will eventually install ceiling fans. The NEC addresses the installation of ceiling fans in Section 314.27, outlet boxes. This section requires that outlet boxes used for ceiling fans be listed for that application and be capable of supporting the weight of the fan. The weight rating of the box must be clearly marked on the box itself. In addition to Section 314.27, other NEC articles and sections are relevant to ceiling fan installations, including those related to wiring methods, grounding, and overcurrent protection. Local amendments to the NEC can vary widely depending on the jurisdiction. It's important for electrical contractors and inspectors to be aware of these local requirements and to ensure that all installations comply with them. Common reasons for adopting local amendments include addressing specific safety concerns, improving energy efficiency, and accommodating local building practices. When installing a fan-rated box, there are several important factors to consider. Firstly, the box must be securely mounted to a structural member of the building, such as a ceiling joist. This ensures that the box can support the weight of the fan without pulling away from the ceiling. Secondly, the box must be properly grounded to protect against electrical shock. The grounding conductor should be connected to the grounding terminal inside the box and to the building's grounding system. Thirdly, the wiring connections inside the box must be made correctly and securely. Loose or improperly connected wires can cause arcing, overheating, and even fires. It is important to use the correct size and type of wire connectors for the application and to ensure that all connections are tight. Using fan-rated boxes offers several benefits. Firstly, it improves safety by ensuring that the ceiling fan is securely mounted and that there is no risk of the fan falling. Secondly, it reduces the risk of electrical problems by ensuring that the wiring connections are properly made and that the box is properly grounded. Thirdly, it provides future flexibility by allowing homeowners to easily install a ceiling fan at any time without having to retrofit the electrical system. The cost of installing a fan-rated box is typically only slightly higher than the cost of installing a standard ceiling box. However, the benefits of using a fan-rated box far outweigh the small additional cost. Fan-rated boxes are available in a variety of sizes and styles to accommodate different types of ceiling fans and ceiling structures. Some fan-rated boxes are designed for use with traditional ceiling fans, while others are designed for use with newer, more energy-efficient fans. Some fan-rated boxes are also designed for use with sloped ceilings. When selecting a fan-rated box, it is important to choose one that is appropriate for the specific application. The box should be sized to accommodate the wiring and the mounting hardware for the fan. It should also be compatible with the ceiling structure and the type of ceiling fan being installed. In addition to fan-rated boxes, there are also fan-rated mounting brackets available. These brackets are designed to provide additional support for ceiling fans and to make installation easier. Fan-rated mounting brackets are typically used in situations where the ceiling structure is weak or where the fan is particularly heavy. When installing a ceiling fan, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. The instructions will provide detailed information on how to properly mount the fan, how to connect the wiring, and how to operate the fan safely. It is also important to consult with a qualified electrician if you have any questions or concerns about the installation. Electrical work can be dangerous, and it is always best to err on the side of caution. The NEC provides specific requirements for the wiring of ceiling fans. These requirements include the size and type of wire that must be used, the type of overcurrent protection that must be provided, and the grounding requirements. It is important to comply with these requirements to ensure the safety of the electrical system. The NEC also provides requirements for the installation of ceiling fan speed controls. These requirements include the type of speed control that must be used, the wiring requirements, and the grounding requirements. It is important to comply with these requirements to ensure the safety of the speed control and the ceiling fan. In addition to the NEC, there may be other local codes and regulations that apply to the installation of ceiling fans. It is important to be aware of these codes and regulations and to comply with them. Local codes and regulations may address issues such as the height of the ceiling fan, the location of the ceiling fan, and the noise level of the ceiling fan. When installing a ceiling fan, it is important to consider the location of the fan in relation to other objects in the room. The fan should be located so that it does not interfere with furniture, lighting fixtures, or other objects. The fan should also be located so that it provides adequate air circulation throughout the room. It is also important to consider the height of the ceiling fan. The fan should be hung high enough so that it does not pose a hazard to people walking under it. However, the fan should not be hung so high that it is ineffective at circulating air. The noise level of a ceiling fan can be a concern for some people. Some ceiling fans are quieter than others. When selecting a ceiling fan, it is important to consider the noise level of the fan. If you are concerned about noise, you may want to choose a fan that is specifically designed to be quiet. Ceiling fans can be a valuable addition to any home. They can improve air circulation, reduce energy costs, and add to the aesthetic appeal of the room. However, it is important to install ceiling fans safely and correctly to ensure that they operate properly and that they do not pose a hazard to people. When installing a ceiling fan, it is always best to consult with a qualified electrician. A qualified electrician can ensure that the fan is installed safely and correctly and that it complies with all applicable codes and regulations. Fan-rated boxes are typically tested to ensure they can withstand the weight and vibration of a ceiling fan. Underwriters Laboratories, or UL, is a common testing agency. UL Standard 514A covers metallic outlet boxes, and UL Standard 514C covers non-metallic outlet boxes. These standards include tests for pull-out strength, bending moment, and other factors that are relevant to ceiling fan installations. The pull-out strength test measures the amount of force required to pull a screw or other fastener out of the box. The bending moment test measures the amount of force that the box can withstand before it bends or deforms. These tests help to ensure that fan-rated boxes are strong enough to support the weight of a ceiling fan and to withstand the vibrations that the fan generates. In addition to UL, other testing agencies, such as Intertech, also test and certify fan-rated boxes. When selecting a fan-rated box, it is important to look for a box that is listed by a recognized testing agency. This will provide assurance that the box has been tested and meets applicable safety standards. Some fan-rated boxes are also designed to be used with remote controls. Remote controls allow you to control the speed and direction of the fan from anywhere in the room. If you are planning to use a remote control with your ceiling fan, it is important to choose a fan-rated box that is compatible with the remote control. Fan-rated boxes are an important safety feature for ceiling fan installations. They help to ensure that the fan is securely mounted and that it does not pose a hazard to people. When installing a ceiling fan, it is always best to use a fan-rated box that is listed by a recognized testing agency. Using a fan-rated box is a small investment that can provide significant peace of mind. It can help to ensure that your ceiling fan is safe and reliable for years to come. The installation of electrical boxes, including fan-rated boxes, is governed by the National Electrical Code, or NEC. The NEC is a set of standards that provides guidelines for safe electrical installations. The NEC is updated every 3 years to reflect changes in technology and best practices. The NEC is not a law, but it is widely adopted by state and local governments. When installing electrical boxes, it is important to comply with the requirements of the NEC. The NEC provides specific requirements for the size, type, and installation of electrical boxes. It also provides requirements for the wiring and grounding of electrical boxes. Complying with the NEC helps to ensure that electrical installations are safe and reliable. The NEC is a complex document, and it can be difficult to understand all of the requirements. If you have any questions about the NEC, it is always best to consult with a qualified electrician. A qualified electrician can help you to understand the NEC and to ensure that your electrical installations comply with all applicable requirements. The NEC is an important resource for electricians and other professionals who work with electrical systems. It provides guidance on how to install electrical systems safely and correctly. By following the NEC, you can help to prevent electrical fires, shocks, and other hazards. The NEC is available for purchase from the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA. The NFPA is a non-profit organization that develops and publishes codes and standards for fire and electrical safety. The NFPA also provides training and education programs for firefighters and other safety professionals. The NFPA is a leading source of information on fire and electrical safety. Its codes and standards are widely used throughout the world. If you are interested in learning more about fire and electrical safety, the NFPA is a great resource.